Hi guys, Tony Spera here, and welcome to another edition of Seekers of the Supernatural. I'm here in my barn where I had a lot of my stereo stuff set up and just a lot of hobby stuff. But in here also I have a few of Ed Warren's paintings I want to show you. And they're good. They're good paintings. They're old. They're one of a kind. And I'm going to show you them in a moment. I'm going to just scan around the room for you to see what's what here. It's a little barn that I have set up, Judy and me. This is my little car collection, but I'm going to just edit and show you. Here you go. This is my collection of cars. As you can see, I like Corvettes, right? And muscle cars, and Chevys, and Fords, and Pontiacs, and Deuce Coupes. That's the exact replica of the car on the Little Deuce Coupe album by the Beach Boys. I'll show you. That's the same car. It's a replica. But here's all the cars I got. And I got police badges, everything else. A lot of police badges. When we went to Scotland, we stayed at a place called the Culag Hotel, and it's in Lochinver, Scotland. And that's one of the fishing crates that says "Return to Lochinver." We thought that was cool. Lochinver fish selling, no unauthorized use. Took that back with us. Some old radios that I got that I collect and repair. Right here, just a few of them. Over here is some of my trophies from Taekwondo. Speakers, those are Polk audio speakers. These are Klipsch speakers. Those are old Sansui speakers. I got about 20 more pair of different speakers upstairs. Open reel tape decks. A lot of CDs. A lot of CDs. It's a cross that Ed made up. Ed Warren, of course. Here's an old radio I got from Goodwill, and I restored it myself. Works pretty good. NESPR hats, the New England Society for Psychic Research hats, right here. My hat collection. Real Bobby hats. Real fireman's hat from the Danbury Police Department in Connecticut from a buddy of mine, John Kennedy. Some more hats here. Now let's get to Ed Warren stuff. Let me take this down. This is the original sign that Ed put up when he did his barn door paintings. Man, I used to tell you that he used to do these barn door paintings on barnwood. He had this made up, or he did it himself, I don't recall. Ed Warren's Barn Door Studio and Art School with a telephone number, and he had an arrow pointing to it. Let's get to some of his paintings, shall we? Here's one here that Ed did of a New England scene. It's quite nice. A haunted castle, quite nice, right? Another New England scene. These are all on barn. He called them barn door paintings. He used to do on wood. Acrylic on wood, see? So, and up here, covered bridge. Another nice covered bridge one. Another covered bridge one. He loved covered bridges. He must have done this like a copy of the one in Cornwall, Connecticut. And here's another one. Over here on the floor here, it's a nice castle that he did. Yeah, Ed liked to do haunted castles and houses and things like that. Now over here, it says Warren 97 on it. I'll try to scan a little bit for you. Nice house. He loved witches too. He loved witches. Not real ones, just fantasy witches. And let me see if I got a couple more over here that I could show you. Here's a nice one that we got from Ed's collection. Over here is another one. And over here is another one of Ed's paintings. he's done hundreds, if not thousands, of these paintings and sold them. And we see him on the internet once in a while for sale. And he had this done. No, I think he did this himself. Ed Warren. That little, where it says, I know my finger is there. Let's not comment, please. Okay, so and then Judy has some lamps that she collects. She just likes to repair and collect lamps and old lanterns and things like that. Over here, I'm gonna go fast, is my stereo setup. This is a Macintosh amplifier, Macintosh preamp, Macintosh tuner. This here is a Technics SL1200 turntable. I'll put this up so you can see it a little better. SL1200 turntable. There's a dual turntable under there and an equalizer down there. A lot of good stuff, I think. At least for me, it's good. But this is the barn where I'm going to put the 39 Chevy coupe that I'm building right here. I'm going to put it here. Hope you guys like the Travel Channel show, The Devil's Road. We didn't have a lot to do with it. We didn't produce it or anything. They just asked us to be interviewed. We didn't even know who was going to be on the show. We didn't know the other guest interviewees that would be on the show. But it was good, I thought. I thought it was really good. But there's always the naysayer that says it was a whitewash, it was this, it was that. Yeah, good. They can say whatever they want. I thought it was a good production, a good documentary on the famous couple, the pioneers of the paranormal. So I'm here in the barn right now. This is how I hang out. A lot of people ask, what do you do all day? I hang out here sometimes. It's quiet. I turn on the stereo. Oh, and I have a knife collection here too. I collect knives. This is just a few. I have about 50 more knives in the house. I don't know. I just like knives. I like to collect them. Different kinds of knives. An old GE or RCA radio. He's another old one. I can't remember who made this one. But it's fun, guys. It's fun. Everybody has to have some kind of a hobby. And these are some real miniature cars I have right here. So that's a Dynakit. Audiophile guys know what I'm talking about. Another radio up here, an Elvis car. Somebody said, a nice woman sent me this Cadillac Fleetwood. Elvis used to have a pink Cadillac. And then an old Fred Eisenman vacuum tube radio also. Well, guys, that's it for now. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. The other side. Bye. So, guys, there you have it. My barn, some of Ed's paintings, and some other stuff that I like to collect. But in the meantime, I hope you liked it, and I'll make some more videos very soon regarding Ed and Lorraine, of course, and our work. But I really appreciate everything. I'm very happy with the channel, how it's turning out. And I'm real happy that I have a bunch of subscribers, good guys and gals like you, or seem to have my back, which I really, really like. Because, in the police department, you always had to have somebody have your back. You didn't want to go to a place alone, into a dangerous situation alone, into a frightening situation alone. And I used to call for backup. And to me, it sounds like you guys are my backup. You guys who comment so nicely to me and support me and tell me to just, chill, which I'm doing now. And I want to get the YouTube channel to grow even more, to spread the word that evil is real, that God is real, that the devil is real, and as society is showing, the devil's on that pathway trying to conquer. But we're not going to let that happen, because we have the armor of God around us at all times. The faithful always win out. Till next time, I'm Tony Spera. Good night.